Well, hello there. My name is Vladimir. Welcome to my home studio. I'm joined by Mikko.
Hi.
Who's known from the hit video How to Upgrade This Quiet Jazz Master. The video has actually been doing pretty well, but
So has the guitar.
That's true. Today we are doing something we've been planning for 3 months, and now it's finally happening. We're doing the 500 euro pedalboard challenge. Before we move on, quick shout out to Chandar Kang Pao, aka my buddy Dave. This is his t-shirt. It's interesting, to say the least.
I love it.
And also we need to give a huge thanks to Tampereen Musiikki, who were kind enough to provide all of the pedals and everything in this video. And they might have something special in store for you if you shop there. More on that later. I think the basic concept with both of us was that we would build a pedal board for ourselves using the budget we just mentioned. So we're doing 2 pedal boards. But now over here is Mikko's pedal board. Woohoo! So what was your approach to the whole thing? I think you probably need to also explain what you usually play, because that probably affects what you do.
Yeah. So I wanted to do a budget option pedal board that could do the pop rock thingy quite well and also be versatile. So I play mostly at church, so worship style music, but also sometimes in friends' weddings or somewhere like that. And I use a Vox amplifier, which sometimes is quite picky of overdrives. So I wanted to find overdrives that work well with it. And I'll tell more about them a bit later.
Yeah, and as you can actually probably see, there's a Vox AC15 Mikko is using in the corner. But we're not recording the sound of the speaker of the amp. I don't know if that's how you say it. We're going to Tuner Torpedo Live, and there we are using Own Hammer's Vox AC15.
Yeah, it's actually Own Hammer Vox AC15 with a Batcat Celestion speaker, which is a kind of a modified Vintage 30. And I have that same speaker as an upgrade to my Vox.
Ooh.
So it should be quite close to the original sound.
Yeah, but the reason, or maybe you might ask why we are doing this, the reason is simple. We have a baby in the next room over there, that not our baby, my baby. Just to clarify things. And this allows us to run the amp much louder than we would otherwise. And also, well, actually, that's it. We can also, maybe the other reason is that we will hear what you guys will hear through the monitor speakers. So here's Mikko's pedal board. We actually went with exactly the pedal board itself. It's the Rockboard, what was it called?
2.1.
Duo 2.1.
Duo 2.1.
And that clocks at 51 euros. So that's the first thing that goes off from our 500 euro budget, basically. Then both of us are using the one-spot power supply.
Yeah, it's kind of a small trade-off because the power supplies tend to be quite expensive. But we didn't get any hum or anything unpleasant going. So I think the one spot was a great choice this time.
It works surprisingly well. We actually got I think it's one spot, something like starter pack or something like that, which comes basically with a kind of 5-plug daisy chain cable. I'll put the picture on the screen right now. And we basically both got that one. But then Mikko went and got some more pedals.
Because more is more.
Yeah, sure. So right now we're using kind of a hack system, but to calculate the price, like the one spot pack is 39 euros. But in case of Mikko, he wouldn't buy that pack. He would buy a separate one spot, and then you would buy the 8-patch cable.
Yeah.
That's that available as well, which would allow to power all of this. Quickly to insert a clip in between, we've completely forgot to mention the patch cable things. We are using Rockboard patch cables, which are like 5 euros. No.
Around 5 euros, 6 euros per piece.
Per piece. And they're pretty nice, to be honest. I would actually prefer EBS cables, which are really similar, but they don't have this kind of a overlapping extension thing. And in one of my pedals on my personal pedal board I built recently, I'm actually having a little bit of problems because they kind of go on top of the power patch cable. I'll put a picture right here so you can see what's going on. I don't have to try to explain everything. And as you can see, someone got more pedals than he got patch cables. So actually we had to use a spare patch cable over here because Mikko only got 5 patch cables but 7 pedals. And back to whatever we were doing right now. And now finally to the pedals. You see them here. I'll give the word. I don't know how to say it. Mikko, go. Do your thing.
I'll take it from here.
Thank you.
Okay, so basically I wanted to have a small pedal board and also take budget options that sound good. And I know that most of the Mooer pedals, or more, I'm not sure how it's spelled. But more is more. Anyway, and they're small, and I already owned this Trelicopter Tremolo, which I use. So I thought, why wouldn't I go with some Mooer options? Also, they were available at Tampereen Musiikki, which made the choice easy for me. So first off, I chose the yellow comp, which is an optical compressor, and I'm using it as an always-on comp. Sounds pretty sweet and nice, you'll hear it soon. It doesn't compress overly much, just basic tone sweetening thing going on.
By the way, just grab your guitar and you can also demonstrate. I don't know why we can also have some sounds. You can also tell what this is. Oh.
Yeah, so I'm playing in the middle position with some bass cut going on the guitar, and this is the clean sound.
And it's on mute. By the way, what's the guitar, by the way?
Okay, so this one is a Duesenberg Grand Majesto. I'm not sure how it's pronounced again, which I have modified with the Duesenberg's own trem tailpiece. So, and I got this from my wife, so props to her.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's his graduation gift. Pretty cool one, I'd say.
Yeah, these pickups look kind of funny, but actually there's the normal Duesenberg pickups here. So this one is a humbucker, and this one is a P90.
So somebody was just into steampunk.
Oh. Yeah, so these are just like for visual coolness factor.
Sure.
These pickup covers.
All right, so yellow comp.
Yellow
clean
comp.
Sound box.
Clean sound. With the comp on.
Yeah, it evens out the sound as a compressor does.
And gives some sweetness too.
Yes,
sweet.
We love these terms. I've actually owned the yellow comp for quite a long time in the past. I love it. I actually need to get one myself. I don't know why I've been like. It does that one compressor thing really well.
Yeah. Okay, on to the next one. The Mooer Black Secret.
Which, by the way, is 51 euros. And the Mooer yellow comp, what? 35? Really?
I'm not actually sure about that.
That has to be a time.
I think that's actually a miscalculation.
We'll see how much over the budget you'll be.
I think it's maybe 60 or 70 euros actually. So
let's say it's 65. Then the Black Secret is 51 euros.
And this one is basically a rat with two options: vintage and turbo rat. But I'm not very turbo, so I'll go with the vintage one. And rats work really well with Voxes. The mid-range thing goes really well. So here's how it sounds. Whoa, again. Maybe I have to learn.
It's a good sound. I think first Foo Fighters albums were recorded with like an AC30 and Rat.
I think so.
That-
Dave Grohl, Gibson 335,
Yeah.
Rat, Box,
Yeah.
Heaven. So next one is the Mooer Blues Crab, and not Blues Crap, like I tend to say.
CRABE.
And it's a
treater thing with these
claws or
claws.
something.
51 euros as well.
Yeah, and it's a Blues Breaker copy, and it sounds clear and not very much gain, which works for me. I just have to.
Sure. That's nice. Do you have any idea what's it made after, or is it something they've...
Blues Breaker style.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe if you know JHS Morning Glory, it's in the same vein. But I don't actually think it's a straight copy of that, but the original Blues Breaker.
That's nice. I like it.
Maybe with some more volume than the original Blues Breaker. But
Sure. Yeah, that's really nice.
yeah. Then the Mooer Ana Echo, which is kind of like Boss DM3 analog delay pedal, and just for usual rhythm playing or lead playing, nice delay sound.
That sounds really good as well.
And then Nux Time Core delay, which has a tap tempo. So when you have some tap tempo songs or more like U2-ish things to play or something like that, the tap tempo can be quite nice to have. And it works like this, that you have to press the first that it's on, and then for 2 seconds for it to enter tap tempo mode. And then you can tap in the tempo. Although this one only has, I think, quarter notes. So with delay pedals, these budget constraints hit you pretty hard to get good tap tempo delays. Basically under 100 euros that don't take up half of your pedal board.
Yeah.
So this one I had to compromise a little bit.
Yeah, it's around 70 euro mod as well.
Head swinging in time is optional.
Yeah. It sounds good, and it has a bunch, like, sure, you sacrifice quite a bit on the kind of tap tempo options, but there's a lot of sounds, and like there's modulation delay, reverse delay, ping pong, analog.
And even a 40-second looper.
Ooh, for 70 euros, that's a lot. So, especially if you can live without a tap tempo, there you have it. That's a really good one. Moving on.
Moving on. Then I have to... How do I get this thing off?
Nice and convenient.
Yeah. So then I have some Verb going on my amp. But when I want some more maybe dense Verb moments, I need to have a reverb pedal.
Who doesn't have dense Verb moments?
And this one is light baby blue or sky blue color, and its name is Skyverb. Don't know why. Maybe there are some other reverb pedals
I'm nah.
that it might be referencing, but it sounds like this. Nice.
That's good. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last one.
And it has 3 modes.
Oh, that's true.
Studio, church, appropriate for me, and also what was the third one? Plate reverb.
Nice. So again, pretty versatile pedal for
71.
Yeah, 71 euros. Cool. And the last one is
Mooer Trelicopter. So this one's a known favorite, and I like it really much. Sounds like this.
It's a nice tremolo.
Yeah, and actually it has a small trick because it has small volume boost when on, and normally when you use tremolo and you kick it on, it sounds like your volume drops a bit. So this one has a little bit of boost going on, and if your amp is on a edge of breakup and you kick it on, it might even break up a little bit. But if you turn the depth of the tremolo off, you can use it as a clean boost.
Uh-huh.
Hit me.
You smartly positioned it the last in the signal chain, so you can use it as a tremolo for one song, and for the rest of the set you can use it as a clean boost.
Yeah, and also if I have any delay or reverb going on, it trims the delayed and reverbed out, washed out signal, and not the other way around.
The Mooer Trelicopter is also 51 euros, I think, according to my cheat sheet over here. So, good sounding board. Maybe if there's some other favorite sound you want to demonstrate, we can probably do that.
Okay, well, let's try this. So big and washy and
chaotic and
fun. And everything at once.
Nice. So that's a super versatile board with 7 different pedals. A bunch of them have different modes. According to our calculations, you are actually 10 euros over the budget, plus you probably priced the yellow comp wrong. So according to the math I have going on over here, it's 510 euros, but I would guess the yellow comp is 30 euros more, so you're actually 40 euros over the budget. But I mean, you could save some money on one of these pedals, or you could go to Tampereen Musiikki, and if you are getting any of these pedals, they don't store the Nux, but all the Moowers, the Rockboards and stuff, you can go to Tampereen Musiikki and mention CatPick Studios, and you might get some special deals, maybe, of these pedals as well. So, should we move on to my pedal board?
Maybe we should. Or I'll just pay for the rest of the night.
He can play for a while now. I'm just gonna move this stuff. Be right back. We're back. We've switched sides. I have my telly. We have the Rolton Junior going into the Torpedo Live. The closed back 4x12, aka my basic setup. I built this pedal board for myself, which was the idea. So I wanted to start with a compressor, which I actually don't have on my real board right now. And I went with the Boss CS3.
A classic.
Yeah. Boss pedals are just great. Most of them are also buffered, so that solves that issue as well. And I use it for 2 things. One is to just kind of even out the notes for the kind of picking stuff. I'll play, Mikko will operate the pedal.
Clean first.
Mikko adjusted the level, but I actually do like for the compressor to boost the amp just a little bit, especially a high headroom amp like that. So that's one way to use it. And the other way is the funky monkey thing, in which we boost the sustain and shorten the attack, and wow. I cannot play funk today apparently.
But the sound is instant Wolfpack or Snarky Puppy or something.
But the playing isn't, but the sound is.
Tight.
Yes. Yeah, but I like a super squashed sound that's fun to play, and yeah, it does get you that sound, especially in like middle positions like these two pickups or something like that. Yeah, so the kind of dual purpose compressor thing, I'm actually going to bring it back to the kind of normal thing because I might use it. Like that. Then, the second one I have is the Caline Pure Sky, which probably wins the cheapest pedal award in this video.
30 euros.
Yes, you can get it on Amazon, Wish, and all of those places. Basically, I think it's a Timmy copy or version of it. On this one, the knobs work normally, so like when the treble is in the middle, it doesn't boost or cut treble or anything like that. You've seen it in many videos. It's a damn good pedal. And the pedal. I started looking at him and then I just...
You actually have quite a lot of boost going on.
I do, because there's so much headroom in the amp. I want, like, if I don't boost it quite that much, I feel there's less control over them than the dynamics actually. Now I can do this. I don't know what that song was, but you get the idea. Dynamics, just by changing how you play, you can affect the sound. And then if you want to, you can add some gain. So you can go full Bon Jovi as well.
So you're basically using it kind of like on edge of breakup cooking amp.
Yes.
Amp that cooks
yes.
your noodles.
Yes. So it's the noodle amp pedal. How did we get here? Yeah, but you get the idea. Like I recently played at our friend's wedding, and actually I didn't have the compressor. I had this pedal always on, and whenever I wanted to go for like a more cleaner thing, I would actually switch to, let's say, finger picking. I think that's a Green Day song actually, but whatever. Yeah, and then just going to the bridge pickup, I can go to the chorus. They are not in the same key apparently. But again, you get the idea. Next, there's the Mooer Cruncher, which was...
Ooh. 51 euros.
This pedal, after trying it out properly, I've heard good things about this pedal. Now that I've actually tried it, I think it's more like a lead pedal for me, to be honest. Here's the clean sound. something, but it's a bit too kind of boomy and not open, for lack of better words. So for example, combined with the Pure Sky, here's my rhythm sound. And suddenly it's a really good pedal to have. Those two seem to blend really well together. And actually, if I would want to have a heavier rhythm sound, I might keep that tone, turn off all the gain, cut a lot of the bass.
Much boomier without Pure Sky.
Yeah, I was just about to say the exact opposite, which means it's less boom. It's more focused. We're on the same page, just on the other side.
And we're completing each other's sentences.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, that's how I use the overdrives. If I need to, for some reason, I might kick in the compressor as well. As you can hear, there's a lot of noise now.
So like instant John Petrucci prog shred thing. As you can see.
Yes.
And hear.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of gain options. Obviously, I also have a volume on my guitar, which helps. The bridge pickup is slightly higher than these, so when I go to the bridge pickup, there's a bit more punch. So that's how I like to construct my sound. Couple of gain stages, ability to boost and get above the rest of the band if I need to. Then something I've been wanting to get for a long time, I'm gonna switch that on and back. The Boss Tier 2, which clocks at
109 euros.
That was the Amazement Music, and it's a classic tremolo pedal, pretty versatile, but just the basic sound is good. I don't know why he wanted me to do that, but yeah. So it goes from nice and mellow, subtle tremolo to pretty crazy, like not extremely crazy, but crazy enough so you can like. You can't do the helicopter thing. So a really nice tremolo pedal, and when we pair it with something I really like as well is the Nux Atlantic. Unlike him, I didn't get dozens of reverb and delay pedals. I got one which has both reverb and delay in it.
And because he did it, I couldn't.
That's true, we only have one of these Nux Mikko wants one to please send him. So basically, it's a kind of two-sided unit. I've demoed this as well. There's the delay side. Yeah.
So the tap tempo works quite a bit better than with the other Nux delay.
Yeah, that's a really good system. And as I mentioned in my Nux Atlantic demo, I haven't had a single time when that way of setting the tap tempo hadn't worked and I accidentally turned the pedal off. I don't know how they made it, but like it seems to know when I want to turn the delay off and when I want to adjust the tap tempo. Really good. There's 3 delay modes. There's the 60s, 70s and 80s one. I'm an 80s delay fan, the digital modulated thing. And then there's the reverb side as well. We are on which one right now?
Plate mode.
So yeah, it also has a shimmer hold function on the plate. I think it's on. No, it's actually on only the plate reverb. It's the shimmer thing, and on the other two, let's go for the hold reverb. It does a different thing. So there's a hold function, which is also really cool. That can be used in many musical things. You can also route whether the delay goes into the reverb or the reverb goes into the delay, or if they run in parallel. So you can create kind of basically the any kind of ambient space you want. So you're going to get into the Smashing Pumpkins territory pretty easily as well. And I'm actually kind of even surprised how versatile this is. Like, everything is really usable. It's practical for many kinds of gigging situations. I mean, I play at the church, I play at the weddings, just for fun. And that kind of stuff. So this will take me through many things.
We forgot how much the Nux Atlantic costs.
And that is...
I don't know.
It's there.
Ah, yeah, Nux. I'm really good at maths today. 149 euros.
Which is a steal for what you're getting, to
It
be
really
honest.
is.
To be honest. And that covers my pedalboard. Again, I have few of the Rockboard cables, but just because I didn't want to buy any extra ones. But basically, we're calculating the budget based on the Rockboard cables. And if I do my math correctly, I need 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that would be 20 euros because they are 5-ish euros per piece.
Yeah. If I would do this again and actually order the pedals from somewhere or something, I would definitely go for the Nux Atlantic as opposed to the other Nux delay and the Mooer Reverb I did. So this one's basically the same price as those two together, and I think it sounds a bit better and it's more functional
Yeah.
and takes a bit less room on the pedal board and looks better.
Which is
The most important
the
thing.
most important thing, obviously. I think it's time to wrap up this thing. Thanks, Mikko. This was super fun. I'm glad we finally found time to do this. He's getting tired, as you can see. He had, like at work, he had like full day of training or whatever, or lessons, something. And yeah. Most of the stuff you can get from Tampereen Musiikki in Finland. I'm not sure if they ship internationally, but if you live in Finland, please shop with them and mention CatPick Studios. You can get special deals on many of the things. For example, the CS3 and TR2 Tremolo together would be 150 euros. If you kind of buy them separately, they're closer to 200. So that's one of the special deals you can get. Also, there might be free gifts, coffee and everything. Go and shop there. Thanks to Pasi and Matti for running an awesome store that allows us to do silly things like this. And thanks to Mikko for... I'm starting to think like every time you're in my video, we do a hit video, and as soon as you leave my video...
I sure hope so.
my average video, you just go... Woo!
I think CS3 Tier 2 sounds like a Star Wars robot. They should do one.
That's true. Compressor, Sustainer, Tremolo. Boss, send us the check when you do the pedal. Thanks. Okay, I think it's time to wrap up. Links to all of the products below in the description. And again, if you shop in Finland, please shop Tampereen Musiikki. I mentioned CatPick Studios. I think I've said that too many times now. I might cut this part off anyway. Or maybe I won't. Thanks to Mikko. I don't know who to
Remember to subscribe to his channel.
Yes, I was about
Do
to
it.
go there.
There's the button.
Leave a comment down below if you found this interesting and consider giving it a
Thumbs up.
this is
We're getting a thumbs down for this.
This is falling apart. Yes, there's a subscribe button over here. Over his head there will be some other videos I've done. Thank you for watching. I shall see you next time. Stop aping me. Stop repeating everything I say.